My hair has never and will never look good on this channel. That's just the type of person I am. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about Christian rapper, Christian influencer, Big Nick. If you don't know who Big Nick is, he is this guy.
Well, I think feminism's a demonic movement created by Satan.
Yeah, but seriously, he used to be friends with David Dobrik back when David Dobrik was popping off. And he was always kind of like the butt of the joke, which was, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry they made fun of you, boo. You don't need to go and become a bigot. Or do you? Big Nick, he went from being, just a guy. Just a funny David Dobrik type guy. And now he found the Lord. The Lord found him. And now he exclusively makes content about the Lord. He is gay for Jesus. But of course, he doesn't like the gays, so he would not say that. He wouldn't say that because, he's against gay people. Today we're going to be watching some of his videos because it's been on my mind for a while. I don't know why, but he just bothers me. I'm sorry.
Feminism's a demonic movement created by Satan.
Before we begin, I just want to say, I grew up in Utah. I am familiar with religious people, okay? I grew up around Mormons and Christians alike, and Catholics, and I myself am part Jewish, part Christian, so I don't want to hear it, okay? I respect religions, I don't think organized religion is a net positive. Spreading the hate that goes with your religion is toxic. But I think if you're just an individual who believes if praying to God makes you feel good, that's great. Just saying. There's plenty of Christians that are great people. But, there's also Christians that support the LGBTQ community, not racist, etc. So, Christians out there like that, love and respect you. With that, let's watch this video that kind of sprung me into the, hate train. Reminding me that he became a Jesus-sucking Christian whore.
Protect feminism or low gas prices?
Oh, I'm always about lowering the gas prices for sure.
Why?
Absolutely. Well, I think feminism's a demonic movement created by Satan to emasculate men, to get them out of the biblical order that God created. And I don't even drive a gas-powered car. I drive a Tesla. I just don't like feminism. So, it's cringe.
Okay, I identify as a feminist because obviously I'm a woman in the modern era. I think every woman should be feminist. Anyway, this video pisses me off because it does. I don't know, what do you want me to say? It's annoying. First of all, I hate these kind of videos of these random college guys being like, low gas prices or basic human rights. Kill everyone? Right, agreed. What did you say? Did you say we should nuke poor people? Right. But he thinks... This video just broke my brain. He's saying that feminism is created by Satan to emasculate men and keep us away from God. I just, if you think that statement's correct, I think you're, too far gone, and I don't think we should be friends. But okay, what he's thinking is that feminism emasculates men. Do you know what feminism is? Do you? There's these groups of people like him who obsess over feminism and just we hate it. Bro, real feminism does not hate on men. Okay, there's feminists out there who hate on men, emasculate men, whatever. I'm sorry, but feminism isn't about you. At the end of the day, feminism isn't about you, a man. I'm just saying. It'd be great if you could support feminism, because what is it doing bad for you? A woman wants to work a job. A woman wants to support a woman. A woman has a choice to choose what happens to her body. Of course, I'm sure he's pro-choice, as, he did a video of, a woman makes a shrine to her abortion? What does that even mean? Let's watch that video. That's Alright, let's see what woman built an altar for her abortion. Shocking video in parentheses. Oh boy.
So if you're not convinced yet that Western civilization is in a full moral decline, this video is definitely going to be the nail in the coffin for you.
Yeah, because modern civilization is in a decline. A moral decline? Yeah, because accepting people for who they are and not discriminating against groups of people is a decline. That's the thing, there's great morals in the Bible. There's morals like treat thy neighbor with respect, whatever. That's a great moral. Treat people with respect. The Bible, didn't they say that in the Bible it says like thou shalt not sleep with another man, but it was mistranslated and it said thou shalt not sleep with a boy, like a child initially. I don't know if that's true. I heard that and I want to believe it because I know in ancient Greece and Rome, they were all gay. They were homosexuals believing in Zeus fucking men. Okay, Zeus was just raping women. I hate him. Yeah, I'm part of Artemis. I would be in the Artemis celibate, the femcel group. If you don't get it, Artemis was, her mother was raped or whatever, and then she started a group to never vow to sleep with a man. Love her for that. Artemis, the original femcel.
How to create an altar for your abortion. Yes, people are creating demonic altars for their child sacrifice, but we know that history always repeats itself. Child sacrifice is still being honored in the way that it was in the past.
What? Yo.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
I'm at a loss for words. I am... What do I say to this? The Mayans were doing child sacrifices, and now Planned Parenthood is doing child sacrifices, mimicking the architecture. They weren't sacrificing children in 1515, were they? Are you talking like 1515 BCE? Because in what you would consider AD, Common Era, Mayans were dead for centuries. The civilization has collapsed, and they were not doing child sacrifices. But okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, and think you are referring to... Are you saying, like, the 500-year difference? That's what I think about it? Because they weren't doing that, and they weren't doing that 500 years ago. They were doing that thousands of years ago, homie.
Before we start, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel down below if you're new, and turn on my post notifications so you never miss a new video.
Oh, he wants a like? Only 202 likes? Look, I'm not one to talk. Because I got 7 subscribers. You know what? I'm not one to talk.
I really don't want to have to watch this, but I'm doing it for you guys.
I so didn't want to watch this video, but I'm doing it for you guys. No, you're not. You're just trying to spread your annoying, hateful agenda.
Building an altar for your abortion can be a really cathartic procedure. It can be a really cathartic process because it just creates a space for your sacred container where you can return to whenever you want to meditate, whenever
This is so meta. Me reacting to him reacting to a video. I love those types of videos.
you want to think deeply or contemplate any aspect of your abortion.
What? This video already is just super weird. I can tell I'm about to be really disturbed by this.
It's a really
Am I the only one that sees just like a meditative state? This woman is going to do something difficult. Get an abortion. I'm pro-choice, but no one's over here saying like it's a whim. You just do it and it's easy. My mother had an abortion. She was going to die if she gave birth to this half fetus, half muted tumor. She would die. So she had to get an abortion. It was still a difficult choice. But she had to do it because she was going to die. But it was still difficult for her to pull the trigger because she's like, abortions, no one's saying it should be easy. Because it's a hard decision, but you should be allowed to make it. And not every woman has to get an abortion. That's why it's pro-choice. A woman should be allowed to if she so chooses. And this woman just happened to be choosing. You also don't know her factors. Maybe she also is in the situation my mother was, where she would literally die if she chose to bear this fetus and have a child. Well, it wouldn't be a child because it would kill her. It wouldn't even, well, my mother's condition, it wouldn't even been a baby. It would have been just like mush. So she couldn't give birth to it. You don't know if that woman is in that position and her body is freaking out because that's sad, right? There's more to this issue than just you thinking a woman doesn't want a baby. You know, a lot of people don't, and then they're also valid. But you gotta consider, you can't just be a dick about it. And also, this woman is clearly very spiritual, right? Look at her. Look at her room. Look at this room. She's spiritual. She got little, I don't even know what those are. She got these baskets. She got these tribal baskets from Home Goods. What it is she didn't even say anything weird. She said she's building a space to contemplate and think about your abortion. If you're going to do a procedure such as that is, for a lot of people, morally difficult, you're going to want to have a safe place to think about it, because it is difficult. Plus, it's scary. You know what I mean? Like, what is so weird? She hasn't even been like, I built an altar, and then I put my period blood in it and drank it. She didn't say that shit. She's talking about meditating and thinking about her body and what she's doing. If anything, religious practices done by Christians are equally as weird or weirder than this.
And hold the experience
What?
in a really sacred way.
There's nothing beautiful about sacrificing your child, but okay, continue.
There's nothing beautiful about sacrificing your child. Well, I don't consider... What is it sacrificing? To me, sacrificing your child means, like, you're doing it to get something out of it. So is he implying women are getting pregnant and they're getting an abortion to get luck from God? Is that what he's implying? Because to me, when I hear sacrifice, I think, like, you don't want this thing to be gone, but you're doing it to get something better out of it. Like, you know, the tribal civilizations would be like, we have no food, or there's no rain, we better sacrifice someone so the gods let us get rain. I'm sorry, we live in a modern society. No woman is getting pregnant and aborting a baby for a sacrifice to get rain from God. No one's doing that. No one is doing that. So I would not say sacrifice, first of all. And why are you obsessed with sacrifice? You're obsessed with sacrifice. Abortions are not sacrificing anyone, except for maybe the mental, like, you know what I mean? A sacrifice is mentally tough for a lot of women. I'm sorry. You're a freak. And she said it's something like, it's beautiful. She's not saying, like, the procedure is beautiful. Because let's be honest, surgery isn't beautiful. Cry about it. All surgery is ugly. Like, I had surgery on my knees and legs. I would rather die than watch a video. I've had a camera shoved down my esophagus into my stomach. Is that my stomach? You know what I mean? I watched the video. Not pretty. Nothing pretty is about our innards. I'm sorry. And it's a spiritual experience. I mean, it is a little weird to refer to an abortion as being a beautiful experience, but, like, still, everyone deals with their stuff in their own way. My camera's about to die. No! Okay, gamers, my camera died because the backup battery didn't charge. Okay, we're gonna use my phone now, so the quality sucks. Let's go back to what he just said.
Before I start to build any altar or come into a sacred way,
Oh my gosh.
space, or even just to cleanse an already sacred space, I like to light some smoke, either some Palo Santo or some sage.
There we go, and we got the burning of sage. Now, a lot of people think that you can burn sage to get rid of demons, but sage actually invites demons. So, standard classic feminist inviting demons in her life after she had just sacrificed her own baby. Let's continue.
But why is he saying sage invites demons into your life? Is it because it's not from Christian culture? Is it because it's from Native American cultures, and so you deem that evil? Because there's, like, sage literally cleanses spaces. If you don't believe it cleanses spaces, it just makes things smell good and literally clears air. Like, it's like relaxes our body. And in my opinion, this isn't a woman being like, I'm gonna sacrifice my baby. It's more like she's spiritually getting in tune with herself. Why does sage bring demons into your life? He didn't even say. That's another thing, is he's always like, sage brings demon into your life, classic feminist. Not gonna say why. I'm like, I want to know why. And I'm not gonna Google it. Because you didn't make an emphasis enough, so why would I care?
Really just cleaning the space.
Yep, it's not cleaning the space. You're letting demons in there.
Why, though? Why is she letting demons in if she's cleansing the space? Plus, do you not believe that her being relaxed is, in a sense, cleansing the space? You know what I mean? She's getting relaxed to meditate and think deeply. This guy's probably anti-vax, isn't he? I know damn well he is. He's like, no sage brings demons. I know he does not get vaccinated.
Okay, yep, you are deceived, and you're letting spirits in your room.
The sponge.
Okay.
The item is going to be your altar.
You're doing all this for nothing. Okay.
He's laughing, but he's not saying why. Why? I want to know why. Let me know. You can't, like, what if I like sage? Tell me, spread your message to me. I am open. I'm a sponge. Tell me why I can't use sage. I mean, there's people saying don't use sage because it's culture appropriation, but why don't you think I should use it?
Smudge all of the items that are going to go onto your altar.
Ew.
Ideally, you've already given the room a really beautiful clean before the...
Nope, you're just letting demonic spirits inhabit your room. Nothing beautiful about that.
But why? What makes it demonic?
Cloth that you have.
How ironic is that? You, a failed mother who killed your child, is going to use a mother who gave birth to the greatest legend on earth as a part of your abortion ritual? Liberals, man.
What? Okay, there's so much to unpack there. She put a picture of Mother Mary. So clearly she's a religious woman herself. She's spiritual. Mother Mary, she's using Mother Mary on the altar to, in his words, kill her child. But who's gonna tell him no angel impregnated Mother Mary? She just slept with Joseph or someone else and then made a religion out of it. That's like slay stuff, by the way. That's icon behavior. And no hate, you know what I mean? No hate. We love her for that. Or maybe God really did come down and impregnate her. She was unmarried to God. That's a sin. She clearly has respect for Christianity because she likes Mother Mary. Also, I can just not explain enough. This isn't a altar being like, I'm gonna sacrifice this child to get good luck, or like you become youthful. You know what I mean? It's not like that. She's, like I said, she's meditating, thinking about it, and Mother Mary brings her comfort, and so she wants her energy there. Also, Jesus wasn't the greatest legend ever born. That's Nicki Minaj.
Big boobs. What?
I like to always have a candle going on my altar.
This is so bizarre.
She lights a candle? That's fucking weird. It's not like in every religion ever we light candles. She lights candles at an altar? Fucking weirdo.
Within the darkness.
Like, you're doing all this extra stuff to celebrate killing your kid.
She's not celebrating. She's getting in tune with herself. Maybe she's celebrating. I don't know this woman. But to me, she's not celebrating. I don't know what she's doing. I mean, it is a little, like, she's clearly kind of a weird lady. But she's not doing it out of malicious intent, you psycho.
It's really nice to have more than one candle. Then I like to add beautiful crystals that can just bring more energetic resonance to the altar.
This is such a classic example of a person who's deceived, trying to charge energy with crystals. We know.
What's that behind you, Nick? What's that behind you? Is that an amethyst? Right there behind you? Is there an amethyst right there? That's funny. No, but I went down the crystal train. I don't want to talk about it. But, I mean, if you're talking about God impregnating a woman to create a man that cures blindness and turns water into wine, you can't talk shit about crystals bringing energy. I'm sorry. You can't talk shit about crystals when you yourself believe in ridiculous shit of parting the sea, Moses parting the seas.
We know that crystals are demonic. We know all of this.
Oh my god. He just said crystals are demonic. Nick, don't turn around. Don't turn around, Nick. You're gonna lose your fucking mind if you turn around. If you turn around right now, Satan will possess you.
Comes from New Age satanic practices. This is so on par for her brand.
New Age satanic practices. New Age, they refer to crystals as New Age a lot, but it's actually like probably it's super old. People have been using rocks and shit for like rituals forever. What are you talking about? The pagans invented Christian holidays. Christmas, That was not fucking... The Christians didn't invent that. You know, Jesus wasn't even born then, if he was born at all. He was not born that day. So you psycho. Also, like I said, the pagans, it's just so embarrassing for you to be like, crystals, this new age dumbass shit. That's not real. Meanwhile, I'm literally sucking Jesus' invisible cock right now. Like, come on, bro.
More support there. Just arranging them how it pleases you.
Doesn't please
I'm
me.
also going to be
Well, she's not trying to please you, because this is an altar for her and her body, you stupid bitch.
an Empress tarot card today.
Oh, and classic tarot card, which is another form of witchcraft. This woman is a witch, dude. This is everything that I would expect out of a video like this.
Do I believe the tarot cards work? Not particularly. If any spiritual bitches are out there who want to change my mind, hit me up. It's just things that resonate with her, and if she finds a meaning in the Empress card, then that gives her a feeling which can be powerful to her. And also, you're talking over here about witchcraft when your religion holidays are based on paganism, which witchcraft is based on. So, flawed. So, ratioed. Get ratioed. I don't know what that means. We're not on Twitter.
As feminine fertility and feminine energy. And the growing
Feminine fertility? What the fuck is that? He's never touched a woman. Yes, he has, actually, but like... I'm sorry.
and manifestation of the new of creation.
Of the new of creation, you just killed God's creation. And now you're celebrating it with an altar? How does that make any sense?
Also, I'll just put
She did not kill anyone, because I don't consider it killing, first of all. But also, it's her creation. If everything is God's creation, right? So why'd you bleach your hair? Why did you bleach the ends of your crusty ass hair? You just killed your hair, you dick. What the fuck?
a little Tinker Ganesha there to help us remove the obstacles from our path. And then more operationally, just a little bit of sacred oil just to help calm the system. And you can just
You're just doing all this extra stuff.
Add the abortion.
Who's gonna tell him that is all of religion? Every religion ritual is extra as fuck. Because, what is the outcome? What is the outcome of going and sitting in a church for hours listening to a guy preach? Fucking nothing. But you know what it does give you? It makes you feel good. It makes you think. It makes you feel good. And that's what she's doing. This is how she resonates with herself to make herself feel spiritual and connected with whatever God she believes in. If praying makes you do the same thing, this is her praying. You idiot.
Themselves to the
What?
to really
This extra stuff.
add the abortion pills themselves to the
What?
I mean, I'm a little bit what as well. But, okay, so she's doing abortion pills. Alright, that makes even more sense. And that makes more sense. She's about to take an abortion pill, and her body's gonna go through some shit right now, Nick. You don't understand. Her body is about to literally get rid of all of those cells. She's gonna have to, can you imagine shitting out, fetus, blood, guts? I don't know how it works. But you know what I mean? Her body's about to go through some shit. She's about to mentally go through some shit. She's mentally preparing herself in a way. And it is kind of cliche, this hippie bitch is really adding her abortion pills to an altar. Yeah, that's funny as fuck. But, come on. It's funny as fuck, but it's not, demonic.
during this process.
Yeah, newsflash. You're not blessing those pills. You're just allowing demonic spirits to attach themselves to those pills. The deception is so high, man. You're literally doing all this extra stuff to get more demons in you if you don't already have a ton of them in you already.
Also, I don't understand. I've been with religious people, and the religious people I know are not obsessed with demons. I don't understand that. I know super religious people, and they don't think about demons ever. But I think it's because they don't think demons, they don't think bad people have 15 demons inside them. They think people are people, and they'll make bad decisions. It's not demons controlling them, you weirdo. Also, he's saying it's weird to bless those pills. She's wanting good luck for the journey she's about to go through, aka getting an abortion at home. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be hard. She's doing what she needs to do to feel good for herself, and I commend her for that. And then there's people like you out here giving her shit, hating on her for just doing what she needs to do to feel good about what the thing she's about to do. And also, religious people do that all the time. Like, let's say the woman, an older woman, like a 50-year-old, would give birth to a tumor, like my mother, for example. She would have to do something like this, and if she did a little altar with like a Christian thing, you would say good for her. Well, you probably wouldn't. You'd probably be like, I hope she dies, and but you know what I mean. Like, she's just doing it in her own way. Sure, like I said, it's kind of silly. Like, this could be a meme. Hippie girl blesses her abortion pills, but like, she sages her abortion pills. But she's doing what she needs to do, and she doesn't have demons inside her. And blessing, I'm sorry, it's not literal. Blessing things is not literal, at least in my opinion. It's more like your mind you kind of convincing your mind and making you feel better about things. So I don't think doing something that's not in your Christian culture is causing demons. I don't know how to put it into words. Like, I just cannot imagine thinking someone kneeling and lighting candles and trying to feel good. You're like, demonic. That's fucking demonic, bro. Satan is in her.
And before having your abortion, I would even just recommend giving them a nice sage or a nice Palo Santo.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Another smoke to really cleanse the energy and really bless them and really put your intention for healing into the pills before you take them.
This is disgusting.
Like I said, this is kind of a hilarious scene. Like, it is really funny. I'm sorry. But she's, like I said, she's doing what she needs to do, and she's putting healing energy in. I don't think he understands that after she takes those pills, she's gonna have a little bit of a traumatic event. Or she'll be lucky and it won't be traumatic at all. I don't know. Does he not understand that there's more to, like, taking these abortion pills than just popping one and what he considers spawn killed? Like, that's not how it works.
Our power of
Intention, exactly.
Yeah, your power of intending to kill your child has definitely supported the satanic
Man,
agenda.
if you take that fetus out of her uterus and you put it on the world now, what would it be? It would be nothing. It would be a crumb of cells. It would not live in an instant. It's not a baby. I don't understand the satanic agenda. I love that, by the way. Do you think I am part of the satanic agenda in his eyes? Probably.
And the demonic spirits that are feeding off of that energy.
Go ahead and place that near your altar or under your altar, wherever it makes the most sense.
None of this makes sense.
And
When she says it makes sense to the individual, because that's what this is. Moment to yourself to feel good.
of which you plan to put the products of conception or the fetal remains within.
Fetal remains? Okay, I might get a little weirded out here.
To catch that after you've passed it.
Did you just say?
And place the container of which you plan to put the products of conception or the fetal remains within to catch.
Okay. Now that's fucking weird. I don't think I could defend that. He's gonna think it in like a weird, like, she's playing with the remains of the child. I don't think it's like that. It's just like, what the fuck, dude? Why would you want to do that? That is weird. I'm sorry. Get rid of those. I don't know how to feel, because I definitely think that's a little weird to put like, is she gonna squat? Or is she gonna do it in the toilet and then scoop up the fetal remains? Dude, okay. You're making us pro-choice people look bad, because that is, but I don't know. Maybe they're doing it for medical purposes. That could also be. Maybe she has to send it into a doctor. I don't know. I'm thinking of possible scenarios where you do that.
You've passed it.
Did you just say put the fetal remains in there? This is so twisted and perverted. I cannot believe people are really out here proud about their abominations. We're literally living in the last days. You can't tell me otherwise.
And save it for later when we find a way to bury or otherwise, to where we find a way to properly dispose of the fetal.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Slay. I was talking about flushing it down the toilet. But she's doing it in a more respectful way. She's treating it, if anything, you should be like, oh my, I respect her for that. Nick, she is taking this thing that you consider a child, and she is dispelling it, and she wants to bury it and treat it spiritually properly. She wants to bury it, or like, I don't know, whatever she wants to do with it. If anything, that's more respectful to it. However, she does make it seem weird putting it under her altar. Like, is it gonna stay there for a while? Okay, I'm back there. Would I do this? No, but I'm back with you, girl. I'm back with you. That scared me for a minute, though. I was like, is she gonna drink it? I know Gwyneth Paltrow would drink that. She'd take it in an IV. Ew.
And respect to this sacred abortion experience.
That is so disgusting.
I mean, it is a little weird to call it that sacred abortion experience, because I do think it's messy and ugly, but it doesn't have to be pretty.
There's nothing sacred about the experience of you taking the remains of your dead child.
After you finish building your altar, you just give it one more.
Oh, here we go. Now you're gonna do all this pointless fanning like you did before, so you can summon all those spirits in your room.
Beautiful.
Not beautiful.
And once your altar is complete, go ahead and just sit in front of it, taking a moment to contemplate your experience.
What the heck? You really filmed this video with multiple different camera angles to record you worshiping your altar that you created for your dead child with the fetal remains in it. The wickedness of humans never fails to
I mean, it does sound crazy. Like, when you look at the title, you are kind of like, a woman made an altar, that's weird. But then you look at it and you're like, she's spiritually dealing with this in her own way. And she's meditating. He was like, what the fuck? She's praying in front of an altar she made? As if that's not like every religion ever.
surprise me. It really doesn't.
Thank you so much for building your altar with me today.
I didn't build any altar with you. I'm not a psychotic baby
You don't have a uterus. I wouldn't expect you to. Also, you're a bigot.
killer, so don't thank me for that.
She said she's a baby killer. And you're a libido killer.
That is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that you could just get up on that video and be so happy and confident about sacrificing your child and
She's not happy. She's calm, relaxed, and she's teaching other women to know that it's okay to deal with things in their own way. If it makes her feel good and relaxed about the thing she's about to do, why the fuck does it affect you?
encouraging others to build ritualistic altars to worship with their child's dead fetal remains in
When you say child's dead, that does sound bad, but it's not a child. It's not like she has a 3-month-old baby corpse she's sticking crosses in.
it is absolutely despicable. This world is so perverted, and honestly, I'm ready for God to send the meteors on this country. Unfortunately, this practice of building altars for sacrificing children is not new. Back in the biblical times, the Canaanites would actually build an altar for a demonic deity called Molech. They would sacrifice their children to this altar, and they would play drums while the child was being sacrificed to drown out the baby's screams. The word of God says in Jeremiah 32:35, they built the high places of Baal in the valley of the son of Hinnom to offer up their sons and daughters to Molech, though I did not command them, nor did it enter into my mind that they should do this abomination to cause Judah to sin. Sacrificing your children to demonic altars never entered God's mind.
Bro, I agree. We shouldn't sacrifice children. But it's where it's not a child. Now, if that baby came out of her womb and she did that, I'd be like, what the fuck? That's horrible. Clearly horrible. Obviously, killing an actual baby is fucked up. I don't think anyone's over here defending sacrificing a 6-month-old, 3-month-old, a 2-minute-old baby.
It's so perverted and it's so disgusting. God is so holy and pure that evil stuff like this is so far out of his imagination. It's an abomination that people do this. You cannot be a Christian and support the sacrifice of babies. Over 70 million babies have been slaughtered in this country since abortion was introduced to this nation. If you don't think God isn't going to intervene, you're surely mistaken. He already intervened by overturning Roe v. Wade, but this nation...
God invented abortion. I love you just using that as an excuse, even though their answer would be, he created the temptation to test us. But, fuck that. I know God's a feminist. Come on. He created women.
Has strayed so far away from God. Many other ancient cultures have also introduced practices to sacrificing children to demonic altars and worshiping them.
Yeah, we know, and that's why we don't do it anymore.
It's the same demons, just different people that they're using. But I guess she wasn't too proud of this video because she deleted the video after getting backlash. Maybe the altar wasn't all that sacred after all. This stuff is absolutely disgusting, and this is just the modern day feminists bragging about sacrificing their child. And
no, I mean, it is weird. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, first of all? Yeah, I get it. I get it. That's fucking weird. It's no reason for you to be like, see, this is why we shouldn't be pro-choice. This is why feminists are Satan. Bruh. So there's this over-spiritual hippie that does some weird shit. They've been doing that since Jesus. Jesus, he was a hippie, bruh. I'm sorry. Yada yada, look, this guy says, I'm very curious. How does one determine burning sage invites demons into a space? Everyone's over in the comments like, Jesus is coming soon. What's Jesus gonna do about the dead hair you killed on your head? That's fucking disrespectful. You altered the body that Christ gave you. What the fuck? Don't you have tattoos too? You have fucking tattoos, Nick. Your body's a temple. What the fuck? God's not gonna like that. He hasn't posted in a while, so I'm kind of just yelling at nobody, but like,
I'm gonna show you
I like to be annoying. Oh, this is new. This is new. Proof that stories from the Bible are real.
proof how stories from the Bible are real. So Moses was a prophet used by God in order to free the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. However, the Pharaoh of Egypt sent his army to go pursue the Israelites. God promised Moses that he would protect the Israelites from the Egyptians. God keeps his promise by dividing the waters in the Red Sea. That way the Israelites can pass over safely. You can see here in this verse that God restores the waters once they're passed over safely, and this swarms all the Egyptians that are running their way. Not only did these Egyptians drown, but their chariots sunk to the bottom of the sea with them. Divers actually went below into the Red Sea, and you won't believe what they found. One of the wheels from the chariot was actually discovered as they went on their expedition. I'm gonna show you proof how...
You notice how, like, he stops the video. He's like, look, there's a wheel. And, dude, if you actually think that happened, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're making fun of girls who believe in crystals when they're just as crazy as you. I'm sorry. You know, growing up, I was taught about the Bible. I read the children's Bible. In fact, I have it. I got this shit, okay? I got the sauce. I got the Read and Learn Children's Bible. I actually like this book. The Bible is kind of the sickest story, like, let's be honest. It's like, kind of like Lord of the Rings. You want to bring out quotes? I've got images. Try that, bitch. But here's Moses parting the Red Sea. This is for you. You see these fuckers? These are the Egyptians chasing them. And Moses like, oh shit, I gotta spread the sea. You know what he said? He just whispered in its ear, hey mama, make me hard. And then it will spread. Gross. Anyway, and then this happened. Then God closed, or Moses closed, all the Israelites passed through the sea. Then God said to Moses, lift your hand over the sea once more. When Moses turned back and lifted his hand, the waters of the Red Sea flowed back together. The sea covered the chariots and horsemen. Pharaoh's army was washed away. So you got it wrong. It wasn't God, you stupid bitch. It was Moses, which is crazier. You're telling me Moses parted the sea by whispering in its ear? That's fucking ridiculous. The ocean doesn't have an ear. There's actually no proof that happened. Now, I don't know much about, like, the historical proof of the Bible and, like, how the Hebrews moved around, but, like, we know they did, right? It's, like, that's just a cultural thing. But, you know, they escaped, whatever, but they didn't part the sea. That was highly embellished because, hello, we live in reality. If there were prophets that actually had magical abilities, they would be doing shit now. There's not a prophet now. There's the fake Mormon prophet that's a psychopath, but come on.
How science proves that Jesus is the Son of God. Scientist Ron Wyatt found blood on the Ark of the Covenant, which was also prophesied in Hebrews 9:12. They ran the blood through some tests and found out that the blood had 24 chromosomes. Regular human blood has 46 chromosomes, 23 from the mother and 23 from the father. However, on the father's side, there was only one Y chromosome. To be conceived in such a way is not humanly possible unless Jesus is the Son of God. These scientists' lives changed forever. I'm going to show you how science proves that
I don't know enough about science, but I know that's, like, the stupidest fucking thing I've ever... Oh my god. But you're so right. You're so fucking right. A human could exist like that. A human couldn't survive. When did they find the Ark of the Covenant? Wait, I didn't even think about that. Or was it an animal's blood? Thank Christ. I gotta watch this again.
Jesus is the Son of God. Scientist Ron Wyatt found blood on the Ark of the Covenant.
Wait, but we've never seen the Ark of the Covenant. That's like a whole thing, is we've never found the Ark of the Covenant. Right? Like, that's a whole thing. Because, like, multiple people claim they have. Yeah. According to church leaders. Like, the church says they have it. Straight up, they probably don't. Like, this photo, they're trying to lie to us and say it's in a museum with this photo. Shut the fuck up. No, it's not. So, this video is ridiculous in so many ways. First of all, he said they found the Ark of the Covenant. Not true. He said they found blood on it. Then he said it only had 23 chromosomes. Also, how would the blood still be on there? Whatever. Let's just say blood can last 2,000 years. And it only has 23 chromosomes. But a human has 46 chromosomes. well, pairs, you know what I mean. And Jesus had half of the normal, so he only had female chromosomes. That's fucking gay. I'm joking, of course. He only has the female chromosomes, so God is not a man. Confirmed, God is a woman. I don't even know what to say about that because it's so factually ridiculous and stupid. So it only has Mary's chromosomes, Jesus. So how could he function as a human? First of all. 2, God is not a man. 3, Jesus had no man in him. Fucking gay. Also, if women without men genes or whatever, they can only produce women. Like, women who get pregnated from their own, like, bone marrow or whatever can only produce women, right? So what the fuck? Like, why would Nick choose to do this? Like, he had kind of a glow up, and then he was like, let me actually ruin my life by being annoying. Should we watch one of his music videos? Could he claim me? I don't really care. I don't have any subscribers. Why the fuck do I care?
I gotta serve the Lord and he is not finished.
I tried to put captions on, it's like, fuck, we don't know. It's music.
Every move I make, I know that Jesus watching it. This is a war where we the verses, cause my God winning. You hate the cross, cause it challenges the way you live it. They want me.
I don't hate the cross. I think Christianity, just like all religions, can be good. It's when you do weird shit like hate on people that pisses me off. Obviously.
Now or perish if you do not stop sinning. My riches are in heaven, I don't need no bust down.
My riches are in heaven as I put gold fake grills in.
Said I pray to God, my good.
I pray to God. I'm not gonna roast his singing ability because Lord knows that I can't.
Comforts me with his staff and rod. They make abominations normal, but I think.
Did you say abominations? Obama.
God, my good shepherd comforts me with his staff and rod. They make abominations normal.
Abominations? The fuck are the lyrics? Okay, let's see. Oh, abominations. I thought abominations. That's actually ridiculous. Abominations. Okay. Slay. That song was a slay. It wasn't.
You know what's crazy to me? I have never received as much hate as when I started posting Christian videos online. Because you see, Satan isn't going to attack something he created. All these other religions, I look at the people's comments and they don't get any hate. But as soon as I start professing the name of Jesus, boom, everybody's mad. You know why?
Is he saying no other religions get hate? Wow. No other religions get hate. It's not like, I'm sorry. The Holocaust was about religion and ethnicity. Like, Christianity is, I would say, the safest religion to be in society. Like, you're not getting as much shit. It's just because you're on the internet being annoying, you're getting hate. If you went to any city, any town in America, no one is gonna give a fuck. You go into a rural town in America as a Muslim, you're gonna get shit. You're openly Buddhist or Jewish, I don't know, you're gonna get shit. You go as a Christian, you are like everyone else. Shut the fuck up.
Because demons are living inside of these people and they need deliverance. And demons hate the gospel and they hate the name of Jesus Christ. Because Christians have a chance to go to heaven and demons have lost that chance for the rest of their life.
Why are tattoos a sin? Well, this is what I was wondering because he has an abundance.
Are tattoos a sin? And I'm going to explain to you why these actually are. So tattoos actually originated as a form of paganism. In the city of Pagan, they would cut their flesh to honor demonic deities. Which is why in Leviticus 19:28 it says, "You shall not make any cuts on your body for the dead, or tattoo yourselves, I am the Lord." Now one could argue,
tattoo is not in the Bible. The word tattoo?
oh, maybe it's about the intent of the tattoos. It doesn't mean I'm actually worshiping demonic deities. But in 1 Corinthians 6:19-20, it clearly states that you are not of your own, but you are actually the temple of the Holy Spirit. That means your body is literally a temple of God. So would you go to God's temple and mutilate it? No, but that's essentially what you're doing with tattoos. You're mutilating yourself, you're scarring yourself, and filling it with ink. I hope this clears things up for people, and stay away from tattoos. Don't end up like me.
Why do people take the Bible so literal? The Bible wasn't written by God. And they're like, what they believe is the Bible's written by guys that God talked about. So why are you obsessed with the Bible? Also, I'm sure the Bible didn't say the word tattoo. He just said pagans were evil, right? Paganisms were like the devil worshipping demons. Who's gonna tell him so much of the Christian culture and faith is based off of pagan religions?
I want you guys, but I'm so sick and tired of the lies of this world. You see, this world tells you blessed are those who are successful at any cost, but Jesus says blessed are the pure in heart, Matthew 5:8. This world says you only live once as a means of living recklessly, but Jesus warns that those who do so will go away into eternal punishment, Matthew 25:46. This world tells you to follow your gut, but Scripture tells us to trust in the Lord rather than your own understanding, Proverbs 3:5. Although I'm no longer deceived, Satan is still deceiving the whole world with these lies every day, Revelation 12:9. It's time to wake up and escape deception. Turn to Jesus today.
Can we just talk about this video? Like, look at him. What is he doing to film this video? He's like, yo, man, I'm gonna stand here at the Red Rocks and I'm gonna look around like, there's a fucking bird. That's a fucking red rock. Yeah. And then walk closer to me? Yeah. Yo, bro, what you gonna do with this video? I'm gonna put Bible quotes over it and edit it like a sad boy.
See, this
Look at
world
him.
tells you blessed are those who are successful at any
Let's follow
cost,
his eye line.
but Jesus says blessed are the pure in heart, Matthew 5:8. This world says you only live once as a means of living recklessly, but Jesus warns that those who do so will go away into eternal
What you looking at,
punishment,
Nick?
Matthew
What you looking at?
25:46. This world
That's big, Nick. I could watch his videos for hours and talk about how I'm just, like, flabbergasted with this man's audacity. That's Big Nick. I could watch his videos for eternity, just like how I'm gonna be damned to hell for eternity. And honestly, that will be my hell, is watching Big Nick videos for eternity. But yes, I thank you for watching. I think I'm gonna do videos like this on this channel once a week, because I love just talking. Because I'm human. And God created us to be talkative. I'm sorry, Nick. Yeah, I just want to say I don't hate religious people at all. If anything, I grew up in Utah and I learned to love people despite or to love them because of being religious. I just think Nick is kind of crazy and he spreads a lot of hateful stuff and he's cringe. I'm sorry. He said feminists were cringe. Bro. I owned him about that crystal thing. That was fucking hilarious. And please subscribe and like, because I will be doing a video like this once a week or more if I get the time. And also check out my 2 other channels. I do like gaming videos, and then I want to do like vlogs because they're just so fun. So check those out if you want. I'm Tatum. Don't let me sway you from being a happy Christian, because at the end of the day, I wish I was a happy Christian. But I'm not. I'm a woke, agnostic, ex-atheist, feminist whore.